Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a super quick video. I just want to show you some of the stuff that I have recently gathered from my local stores, and to tell you basically to start looking at your stores. They're starting to get stuff in, especially if you're in a cooler zone like me, zone 6A, Ohio. Sometimes it can take a while for us to start getting our inventory into our local stores just because we still got snow outside and it's still super cold, and also it's February, so there's that. Let me show you the Dollar Tree stuff I got. Now this is my second round at Dollar Tree. A lot of the stuff I already have at home, but I like to just get extra of it because sometimes things do wear out. But I love these pots from Dollar Tree. I buy them every single year. They are perfect for starting seeds in and potting up seedlings. I actually have my cold frost tolerant seedlings are ready to go up to the next level. I was hoping they wouldn't grow as fast and could stay in the seed starting trays until I was ready to plant them outside, but it's still mid-February. It's not time to plant them out yet. I'm not quite ready, so I'm going to pot them up into the smaller size here, and hopefully this will get them through till March, and then I'll plant them out in the bed. So this is a must buy from Dollar Tree, along with these garden clips. I've been buying these for years as well. These are awesome. I use them all over my garden. They are amazing. If you take care of them, they will last for you, so don't leave them out over winter time. And then you also just want to be mindful of, if they do break or anything like that, just make sure you get all the pieces up. You don't want to leave this in the ground, especially if you've got animals that come by, you've got dogs, whatever. You don't want them getting those pieces and eating them at all. I also grabbed more seeds from Dollar Tree. For some reason, this is just a feeling that I'm getting, is that this year I want to grow a ton of food, like stuff to dehydrate and save, stuff to freeze, stuff to just use immediately. But for some reason it's on me real heavy to grow a lot more food and I do grow a lot of food every year, but I'm more focused on growing the things that we use a lot of, things that we absolutely love, and to find a way to store all of those things to have. It's just like, more so than any other year, it feels so much more important to learn how to grow things well, to actually grow them well, to store them, to save seeds, make that just such an important part of gardening. So growing plants well, preserving them, and saving seeds wherever you can. So that's just kind of like this, like, that I'm on right now, like, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. But meanwhile, it's like so much snow outside, I can't really do anything outside, but I'm getting ready. Okay, now my next haul came from Walmart. My Walmart just got all of their bulbs and everything, and they already had seeds, but we've got like the bulb things. So I grabbed a few things from there. So let me show you. I've got 2 bags of strawberries, and it's very important to me to grow a lot of fruit that's within my means. So I have strawberry plants already outside. I've got blueberries and raspberry plants outside. So it's very important to me to grow those well, be able to harvest from those, and to add new and grow new. So I got these 2 bags of strawberries. One of them is All Star, which is June bearing, and then the other is Quinault, which is everbearing. Everbearing means that it will fruit multiple times for you. And then any other type of strawberry is gonna have like probably a specific time. So like this one is a June bearing strawberry. Other strawberry varieties will fruit for you at different times, but if it says ever bearing, that means it's going to fruit multiple times. And then the others usually just fruit, will throw out all of their fruit all at one time period. So ever bearing, you get some fruit, then you get some fruit, then you get some fruit. But like with the June bearing, we're going to get a lot of fruit all at one time in June. Okay, the next thing that I got were these potatoes. And I try not to grow, I like growing potatoes, but I try not to take up a ton of space for potatoes, because I like to have like a lot of different things going in my beds, and potatoes kind of take a while and take up a lot of space. So I don't tend to grow as much as I did the first time around, but I'm considering putting these into grow bags and seeing how that goes. Next up, I got caladiums. It is time to start your caladiums. If you haven't already, they can take a while to get up. I got some onion sets. I'll be planting these out under the cold frames that we put together a couple videos back. So these will be going out in those beds also. And then I got 2 different types of ferns. These are hardy to my zone, and they like reproduce year after year. So you buy 1 pack, and then the next year you'll get, you know, they'll replenish themselves, just like the other ferns I have in my garden. I think they're ostrich ferns. They like regrow like crazy. Like I'm always finding little babies all around, and they spread by spores. So they're literally like, they're all over the garden. So with the ostrich ferns, I just like dig them up, plant them someplace else. And this year I plan on digging up a lot and moving them to my more shadier area of the garden, and then that will make more space for other plants in place of those plants. But the ostrich ferns go crazy. I need more ferns in my front garden for sure. So that's one of the reasons why I got these, so we can have a little bit more variety of ferns instead of only ostrich ferns. Okay, so next I got 2, do I have more? I think I might have more. Okay, so I got 2 boxes of these, and I'm so excited to find these because they are made from coconut fiber instead of peat. Coconut is the more sustainable option. So if you can find this, definitely choose coconut over peat. Peat is a non-renewable resource. So we don't really want to feed into that. And because we have options, it's better just to choose the better option. It's for the planet, you know? Anyways, so I got 2 boxes of these, and I think I have another box and 2 more boxes in another room, but I love these. If you watched any of my videos from last year, seed starting videos, I was buying the Jiffy trays that already had the peat pellets in them, and they're so easy, so mess free. Actually, those trays that Jiffy uses are kind of like, they have like circles that fit each pellet. So I'm hoping that these will fit into those spaces, because I saved those trays and I wanted to use them again. And I thought last year, my thought was I'll just buy more pellets, and then I saw these, so boom, more pellets. So hopefully they fit. If not, it's okay, but that's why I bought them, to continue to use those trays, and because I love using the pellets over seed starting mix, having soil and dust, all that stuff everywhere. The pellets are just so much cleaner, so much easier. So if you can find pellets, I suggest using pellets. That's just my favorite. Okay, I grabbed 2 more packs of seeds, cilantro and dill. Dill is so pretty. It also is a plant that I see a lot of caterpillars on. So I love growing dill to have. And then they have elephant ear bulbs. So I got 2 of these. Now, mind you, I did overwinter some of my elephant ear from last year. Hold on, I'm trying to pick up this other one. It's so heavy. Hang on. Great. All right. So I got these 2. I have the ones I overwintered. I have not looked at them all winter. I need to, but it is time for me to start planting these up. So look for a video coming out probably in like a week or 2 planting elephant ears. If you need help before then, there are videos on my channel on how to plant these and how to determine the top from the bottom. So check them out. Or you can check out the new videos, but definitely search elephant ears on my channel and you will find a plethora of elephant ear videos. All right, that is it for this haul. Definitely check out your stores. I went to my Lowe's today to see if they had their bulbs yet, and they had them, but they were still in boxes. So I didn't get anything from there, but I will check back later on. And if I find anything, different than this, then we'll do another haul video. But let me know if you guys have any questions about this. If I can find similar things and similar price things, I'll tag them in the video for your convenience. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.